We are taking stock with Chef D this morning. Actually, we're making stock. And I'm so glad that we're doing this because it's a very basic thing that, like, I didn't learn how to do it until about a year ago.
No, and most people don't, you know. We tend to, you know, you can go to any grocery store and buy, you know, already made stock, right?
Yes, yeah.
But this is just a really old school way of doing it. And we're talking a little bit off air. We're getting ready to film my TV show and we're doing something with Julia Child. And so I went back and kind of read through this and I went, let's do stock.
Yes.
So
it's not difficult.
No.
And it uses up so much food that we just throw away.
100%. And you can see
this is garbage, right?
Exactly.
This would go in the green bin.
Exactly. So we're going to use this, all the onion peels and carrot
peels. Going through your garbage here.
Exactly.
I'm like a squirrel.
But the great thing about this is it's going to give the beef stock, which is our beef bones we're going to come to in just a second, it's going to give it color because the darkness of both the onion peel and the carrot peel bring color to the stock. Now, when you're looking for beef bones, these are big knuckle bones, okay?
Okay, and would you just get this from the butcher? And
100%, yeah.
It's probably really inexpensive.
It is. It's like $1.99 a pound, you know? And then you want to look for the bones that are going to have the marrow because you want the marrow to come out. That's going to also give it a little bit of gelatin, which then, as we reduce it down, and we can use this for like beef soup, but you could also use it for a bone broth, and you can also reduce it down for like a demi-glace for your beef tenderloin.
Gravy or anything. So you've roasted this.
Exactly, and the reason why I roast it is just for color, okay?
Okay.
You can put it in raw if you want, and we're just going to take this and this. Now, you know, like I said, we also use those, and we'll put those in a second, but also if you roast off some carrots and onions and garlic, again with the garlic, because you're roasting it off, it's going to settle down the garlic flavor.
Okay.
And then you just put this in, just like that, right? And I'll put that, okay.
I'll take that.
Okay, and then I just have some water here. This is not hot water, it's just cold water. And Annette, that's it.
And how much water do you put in?
Do
you cover it off?
I would cover like at least to an inch over top of the bones.
Okay, and then you just simmer it.
Simmer it. Now, the beef broth that you're going to see in just a second, and this is chicken. These are chicken wings. Now, you can use the whole chicken. You can use drumsticks. You can use the bone-in breast or bone-in thighs.
You use like a carcass.
100%.
If you've got that.
100%. I saw that the carcasses were a little bit more money, so I thought, what wings are on sale? So why not use the wings?
Okay.
Right, and then I just lightly roasted them off. Again, it's just for color. It's not for any other reason.
So you could do it raw if you wanted.
100%.
Okay.
And then we're just going to add raw carrots, and then your raw celery, and again we'd put the water in. Now, the thing with both of these is that you don't want to rapid boil it, right?
Okay.
When you bring it up to the boil, is you just want like a bubble to pop up, right?
And
so
then
about
stop
190 degrees.
Okay.
And then because if you boil it too hard, it's going to make the stock go cloudy, right? So last night I did this overnight.
Okay.
So we have some beef stock. Now I have not taken the fat out of this, and I have not added any seasoning to it. So it's going to be a little bit blander, but you're going to get the idea, and you can smell how beautiful it is.
Oh, okay. And I see there's no seasoning to that.
Right.
And you, so what do you do then? Do you just drain it off?
Okay,
like, how
so
do you
then what we would do is, now we have a big walk-in fridge, and you see what I brought.
I don't have one of those.
But we would put it in here, and then what we do is we put it in the fridge overnight, or and then what's going to happen is the fat's going to solidify on top.
Yep.
You lift the fat off it, right? And then another time, if we're going to do it for soup, is I will put it through cheesecloth.
Okay.
Right? So then it's going to take any other particles. As you can see, there's just a few particles in here.
Just a few, but that's okay.
And that is okay. But if you want it to be really nice and like a clear stock, then you just run it through cheesecloth and go from there.
And then what do you, we've run out of time, but what do you do with the stuff that you skim off?
The fat I just throw out.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
And go from there. But this is simple, easy. Use it for like your soups, put it in mashed potatoes. Like I said earlier, you can use it for demi-glace.
Okay, so affordable, and you're not throwing stuff
100%.
away. Okay, Chef D, great ideas. We'll get all your links up on our website, chch.com/morninglive.